So let's say 2008 Ford Mustang GT. It's got the 4.6 single overhead cam. It's got the 5-speed Tremec 3650, so TR 3650. Now it's been a good car up until this point, and so what's going on with it is whenever I have the thing off, it's like butter smooth to shift, you know. So here I'm going through all the gears. Now where's reverse? See, reverse is kind of weird. You kind of gotta pull it just in the right, like you can't push it over all the way, but you can't like at the same, like you can't like hold it all the way over here like you would first or second. You gotta like kind of lift off just a tad. I don't know if that's just because the transmission's going out. I haven't had this car long enough. It's not my daily driver. I'm just looking at it. It doesn't pop out of gear whenever you're driving. Yes, there's a cat in the car. He's running around sniffing everything. He wanted to come outside whenever I had to come outside. Anyways, it doesn't pop out of gear. Sometimes it is hard to get it in reverse whenever it's actually running. So if I push my foot down on the clutch all the way, and keep in mind I have it to the wall, sometimes it'll be hard to get into gear. And I had it once where I was trying to get it in reverse, had the clutch all the way down, but it wasn't, it was like grinding gears, trying to get in reverse. It was like the clutch wasn't even all the way down. A little look of what it's doing. You gonna shift for us, cat? Yeah? He's probably gonna freak out. Alright, ready? Okay, now keep in mind, the whole time I'm gonna leave my foot all the way in. Alright, we're not even going anywhere. This gets worse whenever you're driving down the road. So, you saw how earlier it was so easy to get in and out of gear. Now I've got to like push into it, and you know, it's that, I guess you don't want to go up too high of a gear. But third is real weird about that. And I've had my foot the whole way down, keep in mind. Let's try to go in reverse. Now I think half my problem with reverse is I don't know exactly where it's at, because I'm pretty sure it's not all the way over. So like right here we got second, fourth, there's reverse. See how it kind of clicks into place? Now reverse is kind of hard to go with anyways. Alright, so this is the car. I don't know if I'm going to actually have to do anything besides lead the clutch. Actually, one thing I better need to check too is make sure there's no pressure on this. Ooh. Me no like that. Forgot there was pressure. Yep, good thing the car's being sold. I don't have to do head gaskets. That being said, just need some water, that's for sure. I'm not gonna take it back out without putting water in there. A lot of times too, whenever heads are starting to fail or something along those lines, you'll notice your radiators start getting pressurized. So my girlfriend always makes fun of me because every time I go to Harbor Freight, I get a free light, and I've got a bunch of them. But guess what they come in handy for? Working on shit. I'm covering my bases in terms of making sure that it's nothing simple before I start messing with anything big. And then I noticed this. So this is the clutch pedal. And if you watch, you have about this much. Oh, let me see if I can get out a little bit. Oh, I can show you a little bit better. I have about, look, about 4 inches solid play. It's that piece right there. Before it actually hits anything solid. And then I have about that same distance for actual pedal. So what I'm thinking is it's this piece right here, because watch. Look how much play I got right there. And I don't think it's pushing in as far as it should. It says master cylinder. So I think the clutch is engaged whenever we're pressing it. And I think it has a lot to do with this little part right here. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna have to take a little C-clip out of it. Right here. But it looks like, let me see if I can zoom in while I'm holding it with one hand. Alright. It looks like that bolt sheared off. Right there, see at the end? Looked like there was something there. And it looks, there's nothing really holding this in. If I if the master cylinder wasn't like a solid bar right here, it would let me pop it out. But, you know, let's see if we can get my stupid grubby fingers out of the way. See, that's how much it's moving back and forth. And it's stopping right there on the side of it. Let's see if we can get a screwdriver, pop this clip off, and see what's going on with this thing. Alright. So pull the pedal back towards your foot. And now it comes, now it's clear. This thing, come on, zoom in, darn thing. It looks like whatever was here kind of just broke off. It's a little jagged and pointed, as if the metal was like kind of worn away. So let's see if we can get it off. And I don't have this, never seen a C-clip just like this one. I guess it just pops up. I could stick a screwdriver under there. I can't do this in film, I don't think. Alright, give me a second. Put that piece out. I like to really just take a look at it. So, now it like sees focus. You see where it's like been galled up. It just looks like it's been abused. You know, you compare that to a nice machine surface, something that looks like it would actually come from the factory. I bet you that's what it was. It wasn't given enough throw in the master cylinder. That's what made it hard to shift. Wasn't letting the clutch disengage. This car has nothing wrong with it. Alright, I'm going to give O'Reilly's a call. See if I can track down this piece.